2027. The United States is invaded by insurgent forces. Major damage is dealt to critical government institutions, and the United States Armed Forces are left defenseless. A new government is set in place, and all opposition is destroyed. What was once the USA is now a mass of microstates, warring and destroying one another. On April 17, 2033, at 3:47 p.m. Central Standard Time, the New Madrid Fault produces a millennium earthquake that registers over 10 on the Richter scale, a level never before reached in recorded history. The earthquake, while predicted to have happened before the year 2040, caught everyone by surprise. The damage caused is so catastrophic that there are almost no survivors. The entire central United States is almost completely wiped out in a period of 15 minutes. The earthquake creates a massive depression near the fault line, which covers most of central North America. The depression is filled with water from the mighty Mississippi River, which was turned around from the power of the quake. In a few short hours after the earthquake, the depression is filled and a massive inland ocean is formed. The only land saved from the massive flooding is a small patch of western Kentucky, which is designated the Fultonian Wastelands. Fortunately, most of the infrastructure that existed before the quake is still in operation. The Fultonian Wastelands are a self-supported nation, now exiled from the rest of North America. 2047. Present-day Fultonian Wasteland. During the years after the quake, the Fultonian Wastelands became a prosperous nation. Jealous of the Fultonian success in the future world, the neighboring nations used their superior military power to destroy the Fultonian Wasteland. After the North American provincial government destroyed the economic power of the Fultonian Wasteland, they installed a permanent military presence on the island, essentially turning the country into a giant prison. As a final assurance of dominance towards the Fultonian Wastelands, massive barricades were placed strategically around the island. The Fultonian Wasteland became an isolated prison home for more than 3,000 residents. Once you check in, you don't check out. A warden was put into power over the island prison, Ken Overton, referred to as the King of Fulton. Under the King's iron fist, all protests and uprisings have been ended swiftly and violently. Disobeying the King's order is warrant enough for an execution, and the residents don't dare cross the word of the King. The adults may have feared the wrath of the King, but the youth of the Fultonian Wastelands weren't too fazed. A small group of teens planned to do the improbable, the impossible, and the insane. They were going to beat the King at his own game. They were going to escape from Fulton.